Today, Thursday, 24th of April, 2025. It's almost May. Here in New York, it's starting to feel like the spring and summer. The hot weather's actually coming. Hopefully, it continues that way here, and hopefully, we don't have the winter, but I know it's going to happen again. Anyways, today's EON rant is brought to you by the NFL Draft, because tonight is the NFL Draft. And I'm not going to tell here and make believe that I know all the names and I know who's going where. And to tell you the truth, I'm gonna care once they start playing well and did not start playing well. If I was a GM, a coach, I would obviously care because that's your job. Your job is to do the scouting and to try to find the needle in a haystack because that's what it is. I mean, let's be honest, and everybody wants to say that like they know and it's great that you know all the names and it's amazing, but in my mind, it's like you're watching and you're watching the draft and be like, yo, I can't wait to find out who's drafting what. It's like, who cares? Like, what do you see? A guy wearing a hat? It's not like a great play. It's not like a great interception. When you guys watch a draft, I don't understand like what the big deal is. Like you could say the same thing about we don't know what a game's gonna be, but it's like exciting to see the play. It's exciting to see a run play. It may go to the end zone or maybe a 5 yard loss. Maybe a great defensive play. Special teams, same way. Maybe a block punt, maybe just a punt go out of bounds at the 20 yard line. No one cares. But here's my thing. It's like about this draft, about any draft. It's like that dude in the third round. Like, what do you know? Like, stop pretending like you think the guy's gonna be good. If that guy becomes like a special teams player in the third round, even the second round, you go, okay, that's a good draft. Who cares? Like, whatever. It is what it is. And it's like, what do we like? I give credit to the NFL because the NFL makes it like this big deal. It's a weekend thing. The first draft is only one round, and everyone's going nuts instead of just like the whole. I remember when I was like kid. It was like the last years. It was only the whole day was Sunday, and then that was the whole draft, and no one really cared past the first round, and everyone's like, who was this and who's that? It's like baseball draft, like. Yeah, they show it, but is anybody watching? Let's be real. Like, don't tell me you're not going to see the guy in 4 or 5 years for the minor leagues. But in hockey, I don't know hockey fans. Are they going big off of it? I'm sorry. Are they going big off of that? I don't think so. The NBA passed the first 5 picks. Not everyone's going like, yo, they got this guy in the late first round. They're going to be the best, unless it's the guy who just won the national championship, like Shabazz Napier back in the day, late first round pick. Nobody's going nuts. Nobody's saying like, yeah, this guy. I really don't. I don't understand the hype of it after the first round and after the first 5 picks, to tell you the truth. And everybody says, I know we don't know. Like, obviously, we don't know anything what's going to happen in this road. We're all EONs. We're all experts on zero. But at the same time, there's what's exciting but seeing a guy put on a hat. I mean, I don't understand it, but whatever. Good for the NFL and good for it. I'm going to be following who drafts where instead of watching it live. I'm not going to be sitting here watching it live. And then whoever my team drafts, I'm going to be watching not film but highlights of him in college. That's what I do. Besides for the first 5 picks and some of the quarterbacks, I get it. And I don't know. I don't have much to say. I don't know what's going to happen. I just have this thing of like Shedeur Sanders is a big name in this draft, and he's probably going to be in the top 5 pick. He might be later. He might be earlier. Top 5 pick. How he could be earlier, but I say this about Shedeur Sanders. He's a great quarterback, great talent, and he has a lot of potential. The thing is, are you going to draft him based upon his dad? His dad is going to talk about what the team is doing wrong or right. I don't know. I don't know if you want to take that chance. I'm just saying this. I hope. I wish everybody but the best. Congratulations to all the first round picks. I'm making a ton of money for you and your family. That's all I got to say. And that's it. But the NFL, they do a great job. I don't know how they're the best league at this. Um, Second thing is hockey. Another thing that I don't know much about, to tell you the truth. The I never spoke about this, but Alexander Ovechkin, I think I missed an opportunity to be a casual hockey fan all those years with the great rivalry of Crosby versus Ovechkin because it like people talk about Magic Bird, the Cavs Warriors. Man, I could have been watching the Washington Capitals. It were more exciting than the NBA. You don't know what was going to happen next. You had the best goal scorer of all time because the numbers say it. That's what the numbers say on average. I don't know. I didn't watch Gretzky. I barely watched Ovechkin, but the numbers say it. So I can't sit there and say like I watched the game and I analyzed it. I didn't. And most people that I spoke to about hockey say that Crosby's a better player, and I assume that's true. And we have a top five player in Sidney Crosby of all time and the best goal scorer of all time, according to a lot of people. And they were in the same generation, and it was a big rivalry. They played each other, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 times in the playoffs. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it was more, maybe it was less, but it's just something that like I'm saying as a casual fan. I didn't have to be a big fan that I missed all those years of these legendary players of the sport, and it was like we like, oh, what was it like when Michael Jordan was playing? Like I had that in hockey, to tell you the truth, and I just didn't. It just blew past my mind. It's like when people say when Jesus is coming, it's like, yeah, maybe he did come, and he just passed us. He just whooped by us. We don't know. We have no idea. Did he? And that's what I feel like with Alexander Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby generation. They're obviously towards the end, and Ovechkin is still playing. And as we speak, they're up 2 on the first round, and his team is really good this year, the Capitals. But we'll see. I just feel like that's what happened. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I feel like just happened with me and Alexander Ovechkin. It's like, dude, the Messiah just came and you just like missed it. And then you're saying like complaining that like, nah, I missed my opportunity. I had it with Alexander Ovechkin. He's a great player. I think a great slap shot, what it's called, a wrist, a slap, by the sides. He's a great scorer, the most goals to ever play. That's a fact, as of now, and hopefully he'll continue that. I don't know if this guy Connor McDavid. Tell me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments section. Um, is he worth it to be like, yo, you're watching a great Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, but are you like watching the top 5 player to ever play the game? That I don't know. So that let me know in the comments if I should just like be a casual fan and watch Connor McDavid highlights, or he's a game he's playing on TV and just like sit there for 20 minutes and just watch him. Should I do that? And that's all I'm gonna ask the audience. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Congratulations to all the people getting drafted tonight. Follow me. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. IAFree26. A free 20. 26 on Rumble. Follow me. I have links in my description of Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal. Support me. Thank you very much. Have a great day.